Colleagues.
Who the colleagues?
People presumed to be quote unquote majority black.
Yeah, what they say?
They suspended you and the team have amended that those
So who did the
suspended
suspension?
your colleagues now.
Who the colleagues? You gotta be specific now because one
Majority
The
black
majority
is
black
asking.
headed by Rachel Cohn. Okay.
for Rachel Kun, man. Now Rachel Kun ma or pa house here. Huh? He then say you get say your dirty ass. Like a ma or pa house here. Like Thomas Fala ma or pa house here. Les players only c'était Fala. Then say you get say your dirty ass.
One will say you'll be suspended for the second.
Yeah, but then they suspend now. I get a suspension. After they bring in people, can't drag me all here. I say tell Rachel Kun say dirty ass. Tell Thomas Fala say dirty ass.
So you go into the court today.
Yeah, we on our way to the court. We come into the media so we can go to the court.
So if the result go against you,
Any result come in the interest of the Liberian people, we accept it.
But you don't look happy this morning.
How do I look? I'm always happy.
You look stressed up.
Stress out. Maybe like Joseph Parker, they
You
just took a
worried
ballet to
that
the
you're
funeral
gonna lose the case
home.
today.
Maybe like Joseph Parker, they just took a ballet to the funeral
You
home.
look stressed out. You're going to
I mean,
lose
this
the case.
I mean, I can never lose the case, man.
Is this a
Country
country?
club attire. Are you here to
Hold on.
fear the
What you
judge
call fear?
or your colleagues?
What you call fear?
Is this a country club that the late Senator Prince Yomi Johnson can?
No, I didn't wear that one today because if I wear that one, it will be very powerful. So the one my father-in-law gave me a left home. Look, let me tell you something today. We will not have people misbehaving in the country. So wait for the Supreme Court. Let the Supreme Court say, let the Supreme Court just make the ruling very clear that all we want. We're not going for a different case. Tell us say the thing they call coronavirus or antiviral. They all are viral. This is what it meant, or this is what it means. That's all we want. So the Liberian people can understand it. For me, I understand the Supreme Court ruling. The Supreme Court was very clear. It's very clear. So only the irresponsible don't understand it.
You make
and some of the irresponsible that Rachel Kun there and Thomas Fala there, that roll that keep money on a bed.
You made an allegation against the vice president that he's interfering with the Supreme Court.
I'll stand by my statement. I'll stand by my statement
He has been
because
visiting the judges in chamber.
Bossman, I stand my statement because my source is reliable. Let Jeremiah Dormokun stop being
He is the
interfering
vice
with
president of the Republic.
Fuck him, man. We're talking about good thing, talking about vice president. What the fuck wrong with him? You can't interfere with different brain something. Can't talk about vice president. What do I really care about?
Okay,
Fuck Jeremiah Kun, fuck Joseph Walker, fuck Rachel Kun, and fuck Thomas Fala.
There's another
Then get an answer from you, man.
At the so-called section, I know that about 5 or 7 persons.
Is that a so-called session?
So-called section. 5 or 6 persons raised their hands to say that we are suspended, and that mandate was being presided over by Thomas Fala, a colleague of ours, and some of us commanded force in the Republic of Liberia more than him.
He is the deputy speaker.
That's not the issue. It is second, privileged second among equals. So I strongly believe that their actions will be determined by the court. So we await the court. Once the court says what they meant is to give legitimacy to Rachel Cohn against the suspension.
What will happen if the court ruled against the minority? Will you serve your suspension?
There is nobody called minority. We are rule of law caucus members, and wherever side the Lord is on, that is the side of the majority. So, no, listen, that is a mistake that you guys continue to make. When individuals term to be lawless, you do not call them majority. The side of the Lord is the majority.
But they got the numbers.
No, it's not just about
43.
No, listen. Whenever you spoke about numbers, whether the number is constitutional number or the number is lawless number, and that is what you should be talking about. And the numbers that you guys continue to talk about, it is not constitutional number. That's why we are heading to the Supreme Court today. Arguments will be heard, and after those arguments, and I know that the clarity of the Supreme Court opinion will be made clear to the Republic of Liberia. And when that happens, we are going to challenge each other. Rachel Cohn or Fala cannot stop us, and they will never present any part of Monrovia.
Will you serve your suspension?
Look, I'm not going to. I do not. That is not suspension. But I'm saying to you,
Honorable Cole.
Allegation on the deputy speaker of challenging the House of Representatives.
it is fine. It's not. No, it's not allegation. It's fine. Thomas Fala did that, so we're not going to run from that. We were in leadership, and we were looking for money to shoulder some of our responsibility, and Fala took the responsibility to do that.
If the court rule against the majority black speaker, Cohn, and then he refused to recuse himself from the speakership, what will be your next action?
The police and the military will come outside because we are prepared, and we are prepared in every aspect. We'll resist them.
He just takes the power, you know that.
I am telling you what I'm calling on the military. I am saying the military. So we are not going to allow Richard Kuhn or Fala to think that they can run out of this Capitol building, and we accept it. So we are prepared to give our blood to the Liberian people for the redemption of our country, and we are prepared for that. This place will be ungovernable if the court rules against them and they believe that they can come and stage gangsterism here and we tolerate them. We're not going to do it.
Because they do have the belief that the Supreme Court has no say or jurisdiction in.
It is our arrogance and ignorance that they are speaking with the way they are speaking, because nobody saw that. Article 66 is clear. The court has jurisdiction to look into either of the branches of government to interpret constitutional issues. So for somebody to talk about that, that's why we are where we are. So none of them going to stop us from coming here. You get a group of boys and arrogant people saying that they are suspended. They are boys. It's only the police that are giving them the authority to do what they're doing. Once the court rules and say that, no, you majority, I've heard that they are giving instructions to stop. This place will be ungovernable. That's what I said. ECOWAS meeting, we gave clear message to ECOWAS that they should be prepared for ECOMOS to come by if the court rule against the majority, so-called lawless majority.
Disturbances of the public peace?
No. It's not disturbances of the public peace. We amend every word that I spoke. And I should be held responsible. We're not going to allow lawlessness to prevail. The law of this republic should govern every one of us. Do you understand what it means for somebody to hold people's salary for 5 months, 6 months? But we are not deterred about that. You see, we are still moving, we are still living.
Yeah, it's different.
We gave a message to ECOWAS that, look, if these guys believe that they will culture lawlessness, be prepared to send ECOMOS back. Thank you very much.
So you were suspended by your colleagues and you gave an.
Hey, gentlemen, what you call suspension? I told you guys before that was a 2-4 suspension.
You call that 2-4 suspension?
I'm
saying over Deputy Speaker.
Look, the Deputy Speaker himself knows that he's proceeding wrongly in this country. The only way there will be peace in this country until he knows that he himself is proceeding wrongly. He cannot be sitting on a purported speaker who he just had his hand putting up one day and calling himself speaker. Richard Kuhn is not a speaker in this country.
I've never heard you speaking in this kind of manner before. Your voice on
today you hear me. So that's what I'm saying.
Where is the briefing coming
all
from?
Of the majority bloc members are self-purported people who are lawmakers within this country. Today we are awaiting the Supreme Court to speak, and we know that they will speak in the interest of this country, in the interest of the Constitution.
What if they go against it?